Everyone's talking about September in the Mangione case. September is when jury selection starts in Mangione's federal death penalty case. So September, people are saying, that seems so far. Doesn't he have the right to a speedy trial? He absolutely has a right to a speedy trial. And normally, if someone's incarcerated, like he is, the trial has to start within a certain period of time. That depends a little bit on the jurisdiction, but he has a constitutional right and a statutory right to a speedy trial. That speedy trial can be waived or it can be tolled, meaning it can be extended based upon Mangione and his lawyers. And in this situation, when you file a motion or motions to suppress, that tolls the time. That means it continues when that trial is going to happen. But the decision that could actually change this case happens before September. It happens before any jury walks into the courtroom. It happens when the suppression ruling comes out. If the judge finds that the state illegally searched Mangione's backpack, the jury never gets to hear about it. That's not a loophole. That's the Constitution. As we talked about before, the state of New York doesn't have a death penalty. The federal district court in New York, that does have a death penalty, and that's where this impacts what happens with that death penalty. So say the judge comes back and rules in favor of Mangione. To seek death, the government has to prove statutory aggravating factors. Things like planning, intent, and heightened culpability are going to matter, and that decision with the suppression ruling is going to play a key role here. If suppressed evidence supports those aggravators or doesn't support those aggravators, writings, weapons, or alleged planning, then the government's death penalty theory weakens or even collapses. No aggravators, no death sentence. Even if the case goes forward, losing that evidence dramatically changes the prosecutor's strategy in this case. It's going to be harder for them to justify capital punishment both legally and strategically. This ruling doesn't decide guilt. It decides whether the government followed the rules and whether it can seek the harshest punishment that's on the table. Many of you have commented that it doesn't matter, he's guilty, throw him away. Others have found the nuance here and understand that this is a life or death situation for him. Comment below if you think suppression even matters in these high-profile cases. Follow this page for more on this issue.